Why, hello and good afternoon. How is everybody today? We are back in the world of Pokemon. This time, trying to complete more side quests and furthering along the plot to try and find out why the sky looks like a giant kaleidoscope. Also, I apologize for having to be early. I've got some stuff that I have to do when the stream's done. Think I sent out that message online? I apologize if I did not. Yes, we are heading out. We are going to this land of the snow and frostbite. I guess you don't need any special cold weather gear. You're positively frigid. Right, who are we talking to? Alola. What do you got for me? So apparently Hawaii was found before Japan was in this universe. Avalanche slopes, you say? Well, that doesn't sound dangerous at all. Oh, he's way over there, actually. Yeah, we'll just fly. We fly! And now we're here. Ah! My feet. Let's avoid the Glalie. Thing's in a perpetual bad mood for whatever reason. Ah! It should be around here somewhere, right? Excuse me. I find myself using this particular character more than anything else. Oh, I see it. Damn it. Wouldn't let me talk to it because they were angry at me. Fun! Get away from the dang monkeys. They're in a perpetual poor attitude for some reason. Also, I found some wood. Well, that kind of looks like a place that somebody would hide. Although I have to wonder, why'd they run off? Are we actually seeing evidence that the guy is a bad trainer? Or maybe they just want to go play in the snow. The world may never know. We don't speak Pokemon. I knew it. Also, there's a very angry Lickitung down there. Might there be some underground? I'll be honest with you, I wasn't even aware that there was an underground here. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, that answered my question. It's not down here. I am always on the lookout for free stuff. Surprisingly enough, they didn't attack me. I think this is just the one Bergmite that's down here. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just hanging out. So an evolution that always confused me was Lickitung and Licky Licky, because from my understanding, oh, that's apparently a space-time disorder. From my understanding, Licky Licky has a smaller tongue than Lickitung does. You'd think it'd be the opposite. Two more. Let's try and avoid the angry monkeys. I'm not sure how high up we need to go. Oh, there's one. They like hanging out on the cliffs. Must have really good climbing claws. Can't go further. I can't see shit. Doesn't appear to be hanging out next to the Garchomp. Although I'm kind of surprised that it isn't. It's not up top. Maybe it's down low. Let's avoid the gibbles. Found some more wood. It is breezy outside my house. Or whatever that was loud as shit. Oh, there's a little guy. Oh, he's angry. He's an angry little guy. Not seeing him yet. Also, there's Blissey. Does anyone see anything vaguely fox-shaped? I haven't seen anything yet. He's irritated by the prospect of me standing here. That's fox-shaped, but not the right fox. Maybe he's hanging out amongst the woods. Is it in the tree? I know it's very weird for a fox to climb a tree. Why are there so many apom? You'd think this wouldn't be the kind of environment that I'd live in. Apparently there's a distortion over there. I haven't went to one over here yet. I kind of want to go check it out. You know what? We'll come back for it. I'm interested to see what this one has that the other ones don't. Ghost! Ooh! Ow, shit! No, I don't think so. Woohoo! There's a Pikachu over there. Excuse me. It's another Pikachu. Mine. We've picked up a dubious disc. Oh, there's Scyther. I picked up a bunch of stuff. There's so many scissors. Ah, there's another one. I would like to collect things in the that way general direction. I'd also like my screen to not look like I tore it out of a book. Ah, there's so many Pikachu. Ooh, I got an ice stone. Ah, leave me. I'm not a shiny one though. Caesar, fancy seeing you here. Haven't seen you in like 20 minutes. Okay, so it's interesting, but nothing to write home about. We picked up 2 evolutionary devices. Well, 1 evolutionary device, and I think the other one is for Genosect. Which I don't know how they're going to focus on, I mean, getting that particular Pokemon on here, considering, you know, 1600s probably. I think that's when this game is supposed to take place. I have to look up the exact date. But definitely older than either genetic modification or cyber design. So no Mewtwo and no Genosect, unless although there shouldn't be dinosaur Pokemon either, but I have 2 of those. Yeah, I guess Sheldon dinosaur-ish. Dinosaur adjacent, one might say. Dinosaur if you squint. Why is the Eevee mad? Looks like it should be over there. Woohoo! Run! Oh, I'm looking too far from north. Oh. My bad. Okay, now we're here. This one now is sitting over here somewhere. It's hiding out somewhere. Oh, there he is. Looks like a rock. Yes, go home. He has so many of them. Oh, we have a new friend. Vulpix, level 40. Well, I didn't think about having an ice type. Although at the same time, I really couldn't think of any of the ones that I'd switch out for it. Maybe mischievous, but I do like the idea of having a ghost type, knowing you might need one. And what I figure is we'll continue working on side missions, and then we'll swap to main missions when we get about halfway through. I have a bunch of shit. There, all clear. Alright, let's see what we got now. The last one will be around the 80s. '85. Let's see if this was one that I can do. Although I guess different region variations don't show up as different mon, maybe? Makes about as much sense to me as anything else, I suppose. But I almost get the feeling that that's the only one that has that. I mean, that's the only way to get that one. Maybe. I don't know. No new messages on the board. It's so breezy outside. Yeah, I'm looking for any other missions that I gotta do. I'm not sure what you need to get this one started. That might be it. I'm realizing a lot of these ones require you just to have information on said mon to unlock it. Okay, so we need to find Chimello. Do I have Chimello? Whom is Chimello? Chimello is a bell. You know, wind chime, I mean. Different than the ones that we see here in the US, though. Ones in the US usually have weird, random hardware tools kind of things attached to them. From my understanding, the ones in Japan are typically made of glass or porcelain or something. Which, to me, kind of makes it sound like they're a bit more breakable. I know that I've seen one. The only reason I'm looking is I'm trying to find out where they are. Reveal to me your secrets, video game. Ah, here we go. Okay. Probably won't know where it is yet because we haven't caught it. Oh, never mind. Okay, so they're found at 2 locations. Either Coronet or Dyselins. Number of light specimens. investigate a Chimello settling in a human home. It's very specific. So let's go catch one. Coronet, here we come. Hello, Mr. Mime. We are looking for a bell. Wind chime, sorry. Where is the location we're looking for? You know, since we are here, we might proceed the mission a little bit. Celestial Trail. Okay, so either along the spine of this ridge or in the valley beneath it, I think. So we'll go ahead and collect our... Oh, that's a big one. Collect our Chimellos, and then we'll continue the mission a little bit. There's lots of Gligar up here, I realize. They're also really not happy to see me for some reason. Maybe down here? Ow! Oh, he's gone. I need to be more careful. Well, at least I know where it is. Yeah, just gotta find a way to catch one without being noticed. Trying to avoid the onyx. Try going on foot for a while. I say on foot, but this isn't exactly on foot, but it works out just the same because it does go slower. Are there only 2 in this whole region? Also, the irony is not lost on me that the its pre-evolution is found higher up on the mountain. I haven't fought too many, so I wonder if I teleport back over here, maybe they will respawn? I'm not holding my breath on that, but... I got some beans. Still have no idea what those are good for. I'm assuming you can eat them. Maybe your Pokemon can. Not having any luck, unfortunately. Let's try sleeping instead. Because I guess that one must have just ran off. Because I know there was one. Then I turned around and he was gone. Yeah, no such luck. Okay, we're gonna have to be more... Well, I'll have to be more careful about it. Let's try not to either... Well, I'm either gonna have to take it by surprise. In either case, I'm gonna have to take it by surprise, but... Yeah, I don't spawn in that much. Well, these 2 things weren't here, so maybe we'll be in luck. Oh. The Onyx is very confused by the air, too. Dang, the problem is he's so far away, I can't tell which way he's facing. I knew the second that I walked out, he was going to turn around. I'm gonna go this way this time. Oh, I hit him. Chemelo. I think for good measure, I'll go grab that other one too. This one is in a less an ideal spot. And pave the way a little bit. And that's number 2. Flee! I think the reason a lot of these challenges haven't dropped is just because I haven't caught them yet. Run to the village. Let's see what information they got for us. Ah, it's exactly what I was expecting. Although I'm wondering if I should do that. Maybe find out what each mission requires so I can get them jump started. 85 is where we're at now. Now let's do that. Okay, so never mind. We will not be doing that yet, as it feels like all of the other ones are completed after this. So this will be our last story mission, at least up until this point. So we are technically caught up. So this game does require a lot of catching, but I actually think that it shouldn't be too hard to complete the decks. He's just kind of hanging out. Find a place for the Chamillo to hang out. I'm going to assume that it only wants to hang out under eaves. Don't like that one. You'd think hanging out underneath a tree would be better. Maybe not as protected against the rain. Although, frankly, I haven't seen a rain yet since we've been here, so... Let's go to the beach. So, I have heard that, well, I've been looking at it, and they did come out with a new Pokemon game, another Legends game. But it's set, like, shortly after the events of the regular game. I'll be honest with you, I was kind of hoping for, like, Pokemon, but with knights or something like that. I don't think it'd work out so well, but I thought it'd be a cool idea. Why is it green? Likes people watching him. Why is it green? Sir, what do you got for me? You got nothing. I was gonna say, I keep seeing Pokemon phase in and out of existence. Does it have something to do with the distortions? Probably not. I like I randomly see a fish floating. pretty sure it just likes your house for whatever reason. Although, to be frank, it is her house, so. Yeah, technically possessions 9/10 of the law, or for something that I've heard before. Although technically the Pokemon probably lived here longer. Oh, like Sarah. You don't like to fight. Not much of a warrior, are we? Why not underneath that guy's house? Or why not at the entrance? It's a breeze through. Or like up there where the bells are. Maybe it doesn't like the sound of bells. Which is ironic considering it is one. Or like over there. Like 5 feet. Who would have thought a wind chime would have had so much personality? And we got a sunstone. Although I find it interesting that it's not actually hanging, it's just like floating. It's gonna blow away. The first strong wind we have. I gotta put all our stuff away, our hockey pucks and everything. Time to move on with the main story, I suppose. Don't have any side stuff anymore, at least up until we progress the story. Trying to do that so the mic doesn't pick it up. Oops, I flew to the wrong spot. To the camp. And off we go. Excuse me. The mirrors are annoyed. No, I don't think so. Everything on this mountain is not happy to see me. Almost there. Probably would have been faster to go the other direction. But we'll get there eventually. Okay, we're here. The doorway is guarded by a bronzong. Alright. Also, apparently there's something inside. We got dinosaur bones. It is a Bastiodon and a Rampardos. I don't have the smaller evolutions, though, just big ones. Although I do have to wonder, what was their typing before they got fossilized? Is cave art. You got it. Stop right there. Oh, these guys again. Runaways from all of the camps, maybe? Why? We beat your ass each time we've found you so far. Can we just fight them and get them out of here? Okay. Boo. I am prepared this time. She only has 2. Yeah, I decided this time I'm not playing around. Like I said, not playing around this time. Now, get out of the way now. Apparently I mastered a move also. I am drastically unconcerned. Thank you, much appreciated. Nice not having to do it myself. Bravado. You got a little slug. Or would it be a snail? Looks like rhyolite. The thing that we built in the Lego build from before Christmas. Speaking of which, I did get some of the make-it-yourself pieces that I'm planning on making. I will be building that some later date. I am excited about it. Oh, don't go that way. We're going this way, back to the safety of the fossils. Yes, I might enjoy having the sun back at some point. Watch out, Electrode! Also, there's Ghastly. Hey, Profess, got your stuff. Yeah, I was just hanging out in a cave downstairs. Head home. I like it. They call it a chain, but it looks more like beads. Makes the world's awesome necklace. Everybody's got their roles. And I'm just here to beat the shit out of everyone. Origin Ball. Oh, well, that's a cool looking ball. Looks like it's made of rubies. Thing's the size of an apple. A very large apple. I don't think that's classified as a small. Well, I need to actually... I think I need to level up, actually. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go... Oh. I was gonna go somewhere. I was gonna go to the snowfields and go fight some Mon to get my level up. Do I have rare candies, actually? This experience. That's just a block. We got 8 of them. The general idea is to try and get all of them to around the same level. Okay, let's see. Miss Magius is the lowest. Oh, Lumi is the lowest. Yeah, let's see. It has a few things. Shelter. Apparently it has hydro pump. We are all attack all the time. Mischievous mastered a move. Probably also go through and check the moves too. Well, they're all attack moves. Dang it, didn't go far enough down. There it goes. That's all attack moves. I don't like that one because it does damage to my own. Ta-da! And these ones I think are good. I want to say that I changed them already. They're all within the range of 50 now. Perfect. For Miss Magius, we need a dusk stone. What do you know? Go ahead and evolve all of them that are capable of evolving right now. I like the texture they have on his head. I didn't realize that until this game. Some of them have some really cool textures on them. How do I describe it? Let me go ahead and bring it up. Seeing how it has that little bit of a ripple might be too fine a detail to show on screen. Maybe a little bit. It almost looks like scales almost. To me, it kind of reminds me of like Damascus steel. Slugoo. Okay, we are all up. Actually, I think I'll be right back now, and then we'll get started. I shall return. Don't go nowhere. We will hit the ground fighting, and I'll be back. Alright, we are back. Something I did not think about until just now. The game may not allow me to take my current roster of Pokemon with me, and it may force me to use Palkia. I have prepared for that eventuality. I will probably swap out... Let me bring up my Mon. I'll probably swap out Slagoon because it's not fully evolved yet. And I think we're going to need all the muscle we can get. if it doesn't allow me to go fight. And face your destiny head on. Or as another phrase that I heard once before is, one often faces their destiny while trying to avoid it. That wouldn't be good. Not gonna let me continue unless I do it, right? Yep, not gonna let me do it. But what if I approach from this side? Nope. Yes, we know. It's like I can't even boost the level of my Mon. I have to go fight it this way. If I remember correctly, Palkia is part dragon, part water. Let me check. Yes. Can I leave now? Take advantage of the time you got. Okay, so I guess I can go where I want. I just needed to have it with me to do that. Now, if I walk over there, talk to that guy, is she gonna show up and like, why'd you take it out of your party? What are you doing? I will have to raise my other Mon that high, but got to go fight some things first. I think bosses are probably the way to go. Ah. Cue the training montage. Yeah, I want to go with the boss ones because I think it will give me more. Ah. So give me an opportunity to raise my level while also avoiding. Oh no! Is frostbite a new condition? I like he looked over his shoulder like, "You're next, you bastard." So like, don't think I didn't forget about you. Nice. Yeah, we need to get to the point where we're able to fight without having to run back to get our Pokemon healed. By the way, I also like to point out that looks less like a temple and more like a mansion. But that's just me. No, we ain't gonna go messing with your damn balloons. What's wrong with you? I think there's a boss over here. The what? When did these start spawning in here? Get him! Unfortunately, Magnemite is cold now. I mean, Magnezone is cold now. I'll take it. Yeah, I ain't after you. Can we find something else that is... That is a very angry balloon. Let's just avoid him. Run around him. I don't know why Piloswine looks like the Pokemon equivalent of a Bloodhound. Maybe it's long ears. Wow, that didn't take him out? Hit him again! Would Obama Snow work as a possible candidate to fight? I'm looking for bosses specifically, but it doesn't have to be. We also got to make sure that when we fight them, we take them by surprise. That way the fight's in our favor. Lots of Lickitung, but no boss ones. I thought there was a boss one here the last time we were here. If I came back. There's also a Garchomp at the top of this hill. I don't know if I want to fight him or not. Maybe we can get around a little bit faster. Angry as shit. And he's still up here. I don't think I'm going to fight that quite yet. I might fight it before the end of the day, but not right now. Perhaps a little too much. Don't want to bite off more than we could chew. Not seeing too much. I noticed that Machop and its evolutionary line seem to be in a lot of places. Maybe? Dang it. Unfortunately, my attempt to take it by surprise didn't work. See if I can take it out in one shot. Nice. Collaborative effort. Yeah, I want to get it to 65 at least. Feel like then I'd be a bit more comfortable. If all of them are at 65 or around that, I think I'll be more comfortable going up against another boss. Shouldn't take too long with all of the bosses we're fighting. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. I guess the only problem is there aren't always bosses around. I guess I could fly to other places that have them. This might be a high risk, high reward. Yeah, we're going for resistance here. Let's try hitting it with a really strong electric. Paralyzed it. My problem is I don't have a fire type, which is what that one's weak against. It's weak against bug, but I don't know if I can get in a shot before it takes this one out. Well, only one way to find out. There we go. Yeah, I don't tend to use the bird. Yeah, what I'm probably gonna do is fight here for a little bit longer, go to another spot and fight there. Just trying to boost the level a little. I don't think any others have spawned in. Gardevoir. This one's level 70. It's nearly 20 levels above. Oh, hell yeah. We almost got all of our Mon in 70 range. Hey, Knock, how are you today? Sorry I didn't see. I was fighting Gardevoir a second ago. But almost all of our Mon are at almost level 60 now. We are trying to get all of them up to level 65 because I think the next Pokemon we're fighting is Dogia. The Lord of Time. Hopefully you can get a good night's rest later tonight. Unless it's already night where you are. I want to say we've cleared out all of the boss Pokemon from this area. Also, there's that guy. Oh, well, I hope you're able to get a good night's rest tonight. Given the fact that it's midnight, I'm going to guess it's probably not the case, though. So I hope you're able to get a good night's rest tomorrow night. Although I usually stay up till past midnight as well. I usually go to bed at 2. A lot of sleep I do not require, so I usually go to bed at 2 a.m. I usually wake up at about 10, I think. No, 9. Ah. Yep, I too have not heard of sleep schedule. We are in good company with each other. Also, I do not remember if I had made a post about it or not, but I did start stream early, and I will be ending it early as well. It'll probably be about an hour and 10 minutes from now. Okay, so we went there. Now we're going to go over here. And like I mentioned, we're just out for boss Pokemon to level up our guys and gals. That way we can figure out what's up with the weird technicolored sky. This is what it's like to look through a kaleidoscope. Ah. Fight it! Pathfinders, that's... Is that why everybody's been playing Warframe here recently? I've seen a bunch of content creators playing it, so that's what my speculation is at the moment. I couldn't tell you, I've never touched it. Not necessarily that I didn't think it was fun or anything like that, I just never had a inkling to try it. Who knows? Maybe that'll change, but probably not anytime soon. What was the game you're referring to, though? Ah. Ah, I got you. Never played Baldur's Gate either. Yeah, most of the games that I play are typically fall into the shooter category or the What would you classify Minecraft as? Or like maybe... Because I heard that Pokemon was considered a JRPG, which I was surprised about. And then I've been playing third-person shooters off stream. Breakpoint, I think. I mentioned it earlier on stream, but I'm going to mention it again just because I think it's a good point, is I think they should make... Because when they said they were releasing another Pokemon Arceus game, I mean another Pokemon Legends game, I thought it was going to be set in prehistoric time, kind of like this one was. Don't you think it'd be kind of fun to have like Pokemon but in night's time? Or even if they wanted to set it in the time of, I mean, in France, they could have had it take place during the Industrial Revolution, like, because Paris is known as the City of Lights, and that's where X and Y took place. More specifically called the City of Lights because of I believe that was the first city that made electricity a main part of its infrastructure. I did have the thought that maybe they could set it in the world of Black and White, considering that took place in America, and maybe it could be either Industrial Revolution or maybe westward expansion, but then I'm all like, maybe not. There's a lot of drinking, a lot of shooting. As much fun as it would be to see cowboys Pokemon, I don't think that'd work out too, but Red Dead Redemption with Pokemon. I don't know, would you play Red Dead Redemption with Pokemon in it? I think it'd be fun, but I don't think that'd be the message that they'd wanna. Because for Pokemon, I feel like any kind of a storyline, they'd have to kind of like wrap in a PG-13 wrapper almost. And as you learn, most history is not PG-13. It's about far from it as you can get. Good point. Some of the storylines that they have in the Pokemon games seem like more adult topics, though. Like, I think in okay, so Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, I think Platinum. Probably. In Platinum, I believe Silas, the bad guy from that game, actually jumps into the portal as that universe collapses. Don't hear my crazy fringe theory, because this reminded me of it. Because most of the characters you encounter in this game look like people you encounter in Diamond and Pearl, I had a theory that this is Silas's universe that he made. Because he was trying to make a world where that separated humans from Pokemon, I think. If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played that game. But in Platinum, he jumps into that portal as it's closing. I get the feeling that this is the universe he made. It also explains why they made Cynthia to be the kind of the bad guy, I think. I'll say that Scarlet and Violet had its moments. I mean, I enjoyed myself, but I could certainly see why people didn't like it. Yes, Machop, I need you to get the hell out of my way. Ironically enough, Sword and Shield introduced my favorite bug type. Either my favorite bug type or my favorite fire type. Salazipede. Also my favorite, but least favorite fossil types. I love the story behind the fossil types in Sword and Shield, but I hate the design. So in case you're wondering what I mean by that, way back when, at the turn of the century, they were in such a rush to put names to fossils they found that they were actually just saying, oh, this is this dinosaur, and it's just like two pieces from two different dinosaurs glued together, basically. I think I would like those fossil Pokemon a little bit more if you had the ability to make their original forms. Something I'm hoping for in the future, I suppose. I think Bastiodon might be out of not being able to do this, unfortunately. I do. I think because it's part normal type, it's not going to work very well. Because it's part normal type, so Ghost doesn't work. Dang it, stop healing yourself. There. Well, that one always throws me for a loop, because it used to be pure normal type, which meant that it was weak against fighting, which makes sense. But then they changed its typing to fairy type. Not to give away how old I am, but I remember a time when flying types were weak to ground types. I may or may not be an old salty dog. Ah, my first one's blue. Was it green or was it leaf green? Because I remember, oh. So, in the West, I'm not entirely sure where you are located in the world, but in the United States at least, we didn't get green. We got red and blue instead. So when it released in Japan, it was... yeah, so when it released in Japan, it was red and green. When it released in the States, it was red and blue. So 90s, I think? I guess they thought that maybe Americans liked blue more than they liked green, I guess? I don't claim to guess. I'm not good at my color theory. Nice. Hearing the ideas behind why certain things are released in the West differently than they are elsewhere is always funny to me. Like, I always hear about the story of, I guess two of the Sailor Moon characters had a relationship with one another, but America's all like, no, no, no. So instead they changed it to where they were cousins, and then it's all like, oh, well, now it's even weirder. Thanks. Not only are they into each other, now they're related. I did not know this was a banjo version. I can hear the banjos playing already. People are weird. Scyther's hanging out. At least most of the Pokemon around here aren't too particularly strong, even the boss ones. I want to check my shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so they've been releasing a bunch of the original Pokemon show on DVD, on Blu-ray here recently, and I've been getting it. I'm kind of hoping that they will get around to releasing all of them, either in American or English or Japanese. Because I'd really like to see that episode where he goes to the Safari Zone. So, in Pokemon Show, he has 30 Tauros that he just has, and they never really explain why. Reason for that is he goes to the Safari Zone once and he catches them, but the guy in charge of the Safari Zone thinks that he's there to steal, so he pulls a gun on him. Yeah. I can hope, though. I think some of the cooler ones had some cool ideas. I like the fossil one, being a dinosaur and all. Should be a lot bunny over here. That I like that meme. That meme will never not be funny. I also don't know why I find it funny that you brought it up right when I was about ready to go fight La Bunny. La Bunny. Fight it! Okay, I don't think this one's part fighting. Hits like a freight train, though. We're increasing our knowledge of all of the Pokemon by fighting the bosses of them. Who do I think would be the best fight against this one? This one has extra sensory, I think. Holy shit, it's breezy outside. I just heard that through my headset. So, in case you're wondering about the weather, there was a storm system that passed this morning that was cruising by my house at the blisteringly fast speed of about 60 miles an hour. The byproduct of living in the desert. Get him! Yeah, surprisingly enough, it gets cold enough in the desert for it to snow. It just rarely does, because also dries out everything. Sometimes I have to be careful how many times I wash my hands, because I'll actually start splitting on the back, on the back side of my hand because of how dry it is. Oh, dang. Keep using the wrong thing. Brads? I didn't know we were in Fallout. I do want to play that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I did have the thought of maybe later on playing through all of the Pokemon games, but in chronological order. So I guess it'd be starting out with this one. I think this is the oldest Pokemon game by chronological order. Or unless you want to count the old-timey Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, but I don't necessarily think they count. Yep. That would take months. Probably several years. My only thought for that one is if I were to do that, it would be not doing every side mission, everything like that, not completing it. Be just getting through the main story and beating the Elite Four. Shut up, leave me alone. They're interrupting my combat. You know what I would like to see? And I don't think I'd ever get to see it, just because they already did the whole prehistoric animal Pokemon game. I'd like to see what the fossil Pokemon would have looked like without human tampering. Because I get the feeling a lot of them look different when they were originally found. I mean, like, when they were in history. Probably had different typings. All of them are part rock, at least. Fight him! He's got a spoon! Dang it. He hit me with a crit. Now, theoretically, unless he has a fighting move, I think I should be able to revive. I'm trying to find out how the enemy has the ability to hit me twice. You know what I didn't think about? Also, with the idea of fighting through every Pokemon game? Imagine how expensive that would be. Like, if you wanted to do it legit. And that's also under the assumption that you're only looking to do it with one from each generation, like red or what have you. Probably be a lot of emulators, I imagine. By the way, this is the most alert Snorlax I've seen. Was that a fighting move? Yeah, a lot of the ones that I need to level up are still up, so. And probably head back to a base camp and re-heal a little. I'm having a hard time telling if it's daylight right now or not, because there's Zubats and stuff hanging around, but it looks bright. Maybe they're just out because the weird sky is blocking the sun. I should be able to heal up here. Alright, so I might have a controversial opinion on Pokemon. I kind of think they should get rid of normal type and replace it with fighting type. Or something like that. Mainly because it just seems like it's kind of a waste. Oh, it's her. She's so angry. She almost gives me the thought that she wants to punch something every time she goes somewhere. Well, I'll take the extra help for raising my Pokemon's level. She only had one. Well, thank you for the extra levels, I suppose. There she goes. She poofed. Thank you for the stuff. Holy shit, she was loaded. I'm gonna go find our other boss. Quick, we gotta go find him. I think I saw her up here. Let my guard down. I saw you. I probably pointed at you in the game. Like, is there somebody standing over there? Ah. I still don't understand how the fighting system works in this game. Yes. Yes, you are. You were the one that decided to fight me, remember? Poof! Well, the thing I don't understand about it is they're able to attack me twice when they swap in a mon, but when I swap in a mon, I only get to attack once. It's more annoying when it's the first fight. I mean, first part of the fight, too, where you, like, just spawned in to fight, and then you get hit twice right off the bat. They've done it to Gliscor before, which I thought Gliscor was pretty quick for a ground type. Can we find the last one? Where is she hiding? Yeah, we'll go ahead and run around the base here and see if we can find more bosses in this area, too. There's only one other area that besides this little island that we haven't checked yet. Ow. It's like, this one made sense because it's a bird versus dinosaur. It also wasn't that strong either, so. Bruh. They don't like hanging around. Also, we found a satchel. It's a bug. It's one of the reasons that I tended to favor Starmie for the longest time, is because I don't know if it's true or not, but for whatever reason I always had the feeling Starmie was one of the faster water types. In addition to being able to learn moves that don't make sense. More specifically, Thunder. Which I would always teach it, because it was funny. Not seeing too many other bosses. Cool one. Something's weirdly creepy about a parasite having pupils. Even more so than its usual look. It looks really excited to see me for some reason. She's not one. It's a Pichu! Oh. You always forget that Gyarados can fly until you see one in the sky. To be honest, I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not. I think we already went over there now that I think about it. It's a dude. There's a Geodude. None of them providing us a whole lot of experience, but I'll definitely take advantage. Shall we go after that, I think? I think we shall. Don't know what we'll find, but I'm sure it will be a smashing adventure. Oh, lots of Sneasel, actually. You'd think they'd be in the snow. I wish it would spawn on flat area. Feel like collecting shit would be a little easier. Like a tongue. No clue what these shards are good for, but I've gotten a lot of them. Oh, he running! That appears to be an Onyx. Licky licky. Whoa! You bastard. Okay, I think I cleared out everything on top of this hill. I never found that one girl, because usually they move in packs of 3. Or a group of 3. She has escaped my detection. Well, the other two were along the path. Maybe if I follow the path, she'll show up. Here I am. I'm just running along the path like so. Nothing to see here. I don't know why I started talking like that. Maybe if she shows up first, maybe the other one's supposed to show up last. And she was up there. Do they only show up at night, maybe? They're also kind of sort of hanging around grass, too. Not having any luck. Ow! Yeah, I ain't seeing her nowhere. Yeah, we'll go back over here. See if maybe she's along this path. Apricorn. I think there's only one more boss mon in the area. I think it's this way. It's Pichu! Okay. Oh, we are getting so close. Have a rest. Get ready for a rip snorting good time. And head right back out. And probably put some stuff away first. So let me move something right quick. Have that just above my head. Okay, there we go. That way we're not interfering with each other too much. Let me see how that looks on stream. Yeah, that looks good. I will have to wait until sound alerts happen before I check that. But we are looking good. Okay, we are slowly increasing our level. You move everything. That way it's all lined up a little bit better. That's what I'm looking for. And there we go. Everybody's at 60 now. So we're getting close. Okay, to the Mirelands. For more bosses. Caught it unawares. I still want to find out what the unknowns are about. I see them there, but they're not doing anything. They're just kind of hanging out. Well, that was loud. And we're off. I saw movement, wasn't a boss though. There's a ghastly though. Yeah, I figured I'd explore everything on this, look for all the bosses on this side of the river first. Move on to the other side when we're done. Pachirisu. I've defeated this one before, but... Alright, I'll catch you later. Hopefully you can get good night's rest. I'll be heading out here pretty soon anyway, so I will be catching you next time. Probably just finish fighting a few more bosses in this region and then head out. Yep, have a good one. Doo-doo. There's a fish. Ow. Yeah. Okay. I had trouble setting up to fight this one. Oh, somebody else wants to fight too. He's making noises. Isn't this one poisonous anyways? Okay, so one resistance to poison then. Apparently didn't pick up on that whole being resistant to poison part. We're running through on our way to look for bosses. Not very effective one, I guess. And quite a tail it has. Not very effective, but it will be more resistant. Yeah, and I don't exactly have something strong enough to go against that. Yeah, I don't have any ice. I'd be able to hit it with a surprise. It actually hits. There we go, finally. Fortunately, it decided to take its time and not attack instead. I don't know if I'm going to see any more bosses on this side of the river. I'll keep my eye open. But I'm thinking we probably fizzled them out. I do think there's one right here. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a slow fight. That means you're going to be able to hit a few times. The only other bosses I can think of in this part of the map are part water type, I think. So I think you're gonna head back to camp over here and probably call it for the day. And like I said, I do have some stuff that I gotta go do. I will be posting on it online later tonight. Actually, probably as soon as I'm done with stream, that I'm going to be otherwise occupied tomorrow and won't be streaming. And come Monday, I'll probably tell you guys why. Alright. Let me find someone to raid right quick. Should be a few people on about this time. No, I haven't said hi to this person a couple like a month or so. Let's go ahead and set that up. Alright, we will be raiding into Pixcat. I hope you all had a wonderful day. I will catch you all Monday, as I will not be on tomorrow. I will make sure to make a post about it. I can't quite remember if I made a post about today's or not, but I apologize if I did not. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I will see you all Monday. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Take care.